I pray that vivified by the Holy Spirit and united to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, my life this day may be of service to you and to your children, and help consecrate the world to you. Amen.
Hi, Michael.
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Is your husband strong then too? Is he?
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah. Well, these are things you work with, you know, and so forth. So, yeah, right. And, you have socks on, you know, and so forth. But the big
For a long time,
Yeah.
it's like hurt.
yes, okay.
And then some people like supposed to be like let's say if you feel this V, it's a thumb. He's like here is like his bone is like
Oh my God!
out.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
or like do something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, sure. You should see a podiatrist, foot doctor,
Okay.
podiatrist, and there's one in town. He's very good. Podiatrist, Podiatrist, podiatrist. Yeah, I had surgery on my podiatrist. And the good thing about them, when you have surgery, they just anesthetize, they numb just the foot. And
Okay.
you're there to serve the purpose. Unless they get support. No, the slippers don't. The slippers are soft. A lot of people wear slippers, they're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But I can't wear slippers. There's 3 doctors here.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet, and you won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal. Loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you. And it's the only thing we take with us when we die. Keep this love in its photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts were never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. 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 Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16, next to your heartbeat where I should be. Keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home.
Keep it inside. Okay. I don't know what's
Just
going
sit
on.
down, just sit down.
I have to shut off my phone.
Yes, set up the phone. Yeah,
Yeah, Yeah, because I have to be serious.
You have to
Right
be
now
serious.
it's cameraman
You
here.
gotta be serious. Yeah, you gotta be serious.
Yeah.
This guy's he's gonna put stuff here and he's gonna send it to Hollywood.
Hollywood, I don't
Yeah.
know.
You wanna be in Hollywood?
I don't want to be involved with something, you know what I mean?
Well, you're gonna be the star. You're gonna be the star of the show.
It's too late to be star, you know what I mean?
Too late to be star. What do you mean? This is early. This is the beginning.
I'm 37 years old. I'm not anymore
This is
21
the
or something.
beginning. This is the beginning. You have a new home too now.
Oh yeah, of course.
Can you pay for it?
Yeah, if I don't have enough money, I call him. He's gonna pay for me. Rent.
Oh yeah.
No, we
have an
just
agreement.
yeah.
We have an agreement.
agreement is something.
No, but he started. How did you start for your job in the?
I started
The
in
freezer.
the freezer, in the cooler, started like selecting the cases without any English and
Very
you know,
cold.
very cold. I don't know how to speak, write, or read anything about it, you know what I mean? And after, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I stuck there, I didn't speak, and I want to learn more English, and I'm looking for some people who can tutor me or something. And finally, I got to the place, ESL, English Second Language, and after they gave me private tutor, which is good for me, you know what I mean? And pretty much hours always available and really nice, you know what I mean?
And then you studied manuals, how to run
A big truck, CDL,
big
yeah,
CDL
and
truck.
I worked with him a lot of stuff, and he explained to me, and still, if I don't understand something, if I can't pronounce something or whatever, I always discuss with him about a lot of stuff. And so far,
Now he's
okay.
working for Giant, driving one of the big Giant trucks.
truck, yeah,
So,
truck driver right now. That's my wish to be a
Pretty-
truck driver.
Yeah,
you know what I
pretty
mean?
cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool, and
Yeah.
good money, and good company, good benefit.
so he's on his way.
I'm busy, you know, and so far,
He's on his way now.
thanks God, thank Mr. Donato.
So now I don't have to pay for his house.
Yeah, no, I'm just settled now.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks
Yeah.
for your sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Very good. Morning, morning.
She's got a big family. But she said she wishes now she went into. Yeah, and it's not nice. No, it is a lot of what's for haircuts. 5 haircuts. Yeah, then I go home. You see how my ears are out? Yeah. We could do that. How she look?
Thing of beauty is a joy forever. Remember that word.
Very good.
It's a nice thing. Okay, my turn actually.
All right. All right.
Okay, let's watch it down.
See, I'll watch how she does it the next time I can do it.
Oh boy, okay. We'll be in good shape. Very good.
Falls nice.
You're right.
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Most of the time. There are times you want to kill them, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
When I go back to
I think I get madder at girls. Bob bought me one for Mother's Day last year in Roya, and he gave me a dozen more diamonds with it. Oh, he got that. Wonderful. He got them through the stations. If you buy from Amazon, they're expensive. Because now their prices are considered, relics.
what do you like to watch?
Some nights I get to be around 8:30.
Well, if you don't get up till 9.
No, I can see the potential when I married him because I knew he'd never be ugly.
I love that. And you didn't have to I really did think that.
That you'd never be ugly.
Oh, I could tell by your.
Hey, I understand what you're saying. Here you go.
Okay. What do you think, John? Huh? What do you think?
Yeah, good.
Now I'll take a facelift.
You do good work here?
Yeah, pretty good work.
Oh, you turn around and read that sign right there.
Yeah, you're right, thank you.
I'm not a magician.
I heard you were a magician.
Okay. Here's the man. Here's the man. The cameraman.
Yeah.
You can put it on the chair there too. You can put it on the, you can put it on the chair. That's fine. That's good. That's good. So you're lining up to go on more trips here.
Yes.
These trips to make you smarter.
Yes. You know, I need more
education.
Education, and you know, I'm a professor. I need more, you know, certifications to
certification.
Yes, to go to
More
my wall.
degrees.
Yes.
Line up the wall. So that's definitely you're gonna go on that thing, huh?
Yes. I received confirmation 2 days ago, so I will travel January 5th to San Diego, California.
Oh, San Diego.
Yes. Have you been there?
No. Well, my son lives there. Not to San Diego. No. More up in the main. What's the main?
No, I'm going to OPI, oral proficiency interview. So I need to attend 4 days workshop to be certificated to, you know, evaluate the oral proficiency in Arabic.
To evaluate.
Yes. Do you remember I got
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
for, you know, different topic? It's same in Arabic, but, you know, different level. So that the highest level in that.
You can go evaluate university programs.
Yes, and students.
Oh.
So their level in Arabic. So I did this before, but
But it's a smaller town, you know. But he has to go through California to get to the airport all the time. It takes an hour or two to get to the airport, and
and there's, you know, many updates in this field, so I need to attend that workshop.
Well, what kind of professors are these? Foreign professors that do this?
No.
United States people.
Yes, that's it.
Under that university that you're going to. I mean,
Yes, the San Diego University.
they're the ones that are doing this.
Yes.
How long has it been now?
Yeah.
2014, about 4 years.
About 4 years.
Yeah.
Gee,
Yes, I
good,
think 4
good,
years.
Yeah.
Not in the, you know, we stopped many times, but
Yeah, in
since
between.
we're-
Yeah, it's been about 4 years. Yeah. So with Mohammed here, he's like the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake. He's involved with all kinds of projects and so forth at the university. And then when he puts some kind of a written thing together, you know, we work together to try and help him make sure that the president of the university and so forth and so on, it goes all right. So we're working on a very high level.
Yeah, I know that. You have told me
With
that.
what he's doing there.
Yeah.
And he is of course he's a father of 2 young girls there,
Yes.
and that's challenging, but that's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Yes.
Be working for the Muslim Brotherhood. You're a trauma surgeon, you're a U.S. citizen. You've been a steadfast member of the Republican Party. What was your reaction to such a baseless charge?
And I think diversity of opinion within any controversy arose because of a small number.
He wounded me. Then it's a verb. That means he caused a problem with me. He wounded me. But this is my wound, then it's a noun.
Okay.
But you know, in war, one side is always wounding the other side. You know, they're killing the other side, and they're wounding. So when you wound somebody, you cause them harm. You shoot them, you hit them with your hand. You are wounding somebody else, and then it's a verb.
Mm-hmm. But here in this sentence, it's like the bandage was wound. That means the bandage, like
leg was wounded, your arm was wounded, shoulder, anything that where you have a problem and hit.
How about when you use the knife and cut your finger?
Yeah, that's
or something like that. You can call it wound.
You wound yourself. You know, like just in that very first one, it says the bandage was wound around the wound.
Oh, different pronunciation.
You see that? That's it. Wound. That's what this is all about. The same word, only totally different pronunciations, and totally different meaning. Wound is a verb. Wound is the noun.
Wound. Okay.
Wound. You know. So it says the bandage. A bandage. You know, wrapped was wound. That's a verb around the wound. Noun. And
so the exact meaning of wound, it's like a cut in your...
Yeah, a cut.
Yeah, okay. Your skin.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what kind of cut? Is it like major or any simple cut we can call wound?
Any wound. Any wound. Any wound that you have. Usually.
I took that moment.
Your wonderful bag.
Yeah, well, it was brand new, honestly.
Okay.
Okay. When did you have an idea in your mind to teach foreigners coming from different countries?
Yeah, well, when I came down here, I came here at 97.
Oh, 97.
96, 97.
Oh, more than 20 years ago.
More than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had been up and I'd finished teaching and everything up there, but then Scott was down here.
Yeah.
So I said to Scott, hey, I'm going to come down your way. So and I built the house and everything, but then I wanted to see what's going on. And then I found the Employment Skills Center. I walked in there and I said, what do you do here? What's this and so forth? They said, yeah. So then I started to work with them. And then I had 2 and 3 students at a time. I was teaching them there. And I was just looking at this list. And the first one I had was from Argentina. And I remember that family well, and I got to know them. And Turkey, France, Santo Domingo. And I was working with 2 or 3 at a time, and I'd go down. And then I kept going down. And I stayed there and stayed there. And then I said, hey, I like doing this, but I don't want to drive down there at night. But so they cooperated. And so now, they send me the ones who are more advanced, and so that way it stays interesting. Then I go in maybe once a month to see them, talk to them and everything. I know the general manager, the lady there, I know her very well. I go in and talk with her, and socialize. And so it keeps us alive. So they do what I want. They send me what I want. And but the idea is you try to stay busy. But when you get older, that's not an easy thing to do. You have to make your situation. Nobody's going to come to you and say, hey, can you do this? And, you have to go and ask and so forth, and you put together.
Be positive.
Yeah.
Go outside.
And meanwhile, with my wife teaching downstairs, then she has guys like Brian, and then they come through there, and then we know Brian needs some help and so forth, and then we take him from his music, then I bring him up here, and I help, So when we see kids down there who need help, and they don't know what to do next, so then I say, okay, you want to come up here for a while? And they say, yeah. Then I get to meet the parents, and then we talk with the parents. So between the two, you can stay busy, but the question is, what are you going to stay busy with? So with my background, I can help these people a lot because of what they need. I've seen before, and they like it, they appreciate it.
Do you remember how many students have you taught?
It's up to 85.
85.
It's up to.
How many countries do they come from?
It's 81 and about 33 countries.
Oh, 81 students.
81 students from 33 countries.
Oh, 33 countries.
Yeah.
Oh,
I made that.
I think it's a great achievement. So many, so many students coming from so many different countries.
The same thing with my wife. I mean, she knows how to teach music, but if you don't do those things anymore, you lose. You lose mental capacity, and you lose physical capacity. That's why I go downstairs and do the exercise I do. If I would stop that, I mean, your body would go down fast. It wasn't new to me at all. And but I can appreciate they wanted to be in this country because they had a better opportunity here, they say, than wherever they came from. So there's a tie there, There's a tie there, and it's still there. It's still there. So but it's good, and they show appreciation. Oh my, so many different ways that they appreciate what they were doing. I'm just sorry I didn't take pictures of them all and have them all on a doggone wall. I should have done that, you know. I started taking pictures a little bit later, but that's okay.
Yeah, but the first time I came to your home, I have found there are so many pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
I know that is like a reward to you.
Yeah.
The students you have taught.
Yeah, I should have done them better, much better. I only did a couple here, you know, at the end.
Yeah.
But I should have had that and had it up there. But and then I should have gotten their phone number when they left.
Yeah.
I should have, but I didn't. You know, they come and they go and so forth.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. You know you get some of them, but you got to stay busy with something that means something. And I mean. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. I'm lucky in that way, you know. I mean, you know, I guess a lot of people would like to do that, but I guess it's hard, you know, to do whatever. I don't know. It's hard. But I feel lucky.
Yeah.
I feel very fortunate that I can do what I am doing. You know, very fortunate. The good Lord was good to me. Good to me. And working with young people, I love to do that too. I mean, they have needs, and they really have needs, you know. So we keep it going. Keep it going. If I have a week with nobody, what am I going to do? You know, if I don't have anybody in the book and just sit here, I'm going to watch this news with Trump day in and day out. Oh my God! I mean, I don't want to do that.
I am hanging on your every word, and I think I fully agree with you on, you know, electing to serve, and I think we can all agree on that. But, you know, with this president and alleged crimes and a massive Russia investigation, I'd love to talk tax policy and education and the American people, but he's got us pretty busy. But we will be talking about the election and the next campaigns coming next year. And Senator John Danforth, you are right on everyone coming together for solutions.
Breakdown of any sense of coming together, working through problems. It's just
I guess we'll do this one. In the key of G. So let's sing it in English. Just kind of look at the notes, go along with it. I'll play your melody, and then I would like to look at the Italian today, but I don't know if I'll take the time to do it today.
Oh, it's so fine, dear, as a day of sunshine comes a festal sun.
That was good. Say that.
Che bella cosa.
Bring it in more. And actually, I should give you more. Che bella cosa. Good. Can you try the next one? Just speak the next one for a minute. Okay, I think you're pretty close.
Oh, I was on the wrong thing.
That's what I
Noria, Serena.
There's, you know, a lot of blame to go around, Republicans and Democrats, and
But when he was in high school, he liked to be in shows, musical shows, and he was taking lessons from my wife. And so we started that way. And so we helped him in those shows when he was on the stage and everything. So we helped him with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's what started this. That's what started working with the shows and working in high school.
Yeah.
And then we got to this other stuff, you know, how do I do this and how do I do that?
Yeah.
And where am I going to go to college and so forth. And then now he's out of college and now we're into the jobs and so forth. So one thing after another, you know, and we're just, like you say, it's like family.
Yeah,
what you
like
do in family.
Yeah,
There you go.
It's kind of all connected. I want to say that I've been doing that. I've been doing that since for the past 6 months, even though I haven't been, I guess, starting with that phase one question.
Well, what's he going to do? Is he going to accept you or isn't he?
I want to believe that he will.
Well, we have to find out.
Yeah.
That's the mission.
That's that's what I have to do.
This is the mission. To put you in, you know, that he might agree.
I don't know, I guess things I do. Don't push me.
It's a good thing for him to hopefully say, okay, buddy, I will do it. That's the only reason it's good. Okay? That's the only reason. You hope it'll help you get into the door.
That's the idea.
Okay. That's the only word.
In order to us to be the PA, the door has to be still slightly open.
Yeah, okay, but that's it. So.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I know this room, I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show it to me, do you? I remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and there how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night, it's not somebody who's seen the light, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Michael has been my tutor for like around a year, and then I'm very thankful. I'm very happy to be here like twice a week, and then he like I learn about a lot of things from him now, because not just the English, like culture or like some like daily basis. So I'm very appreciate him.
Just say the thank you. I have been with him like 5 years, something like that.
About 5 years, yeah.
5 years, and I learned a lot of stuff from him, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so glad the United States, as men like him,
yeah.
He's really nice, and he taught me a lot of good ways. Yeah. Without him, I'll be nothing, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's #1 guy in USA, and I'm so proud of him, you know what I mean? And he's really nice, and I don't know what I'd say, about him, and he's really nice.
He helped me a lot in my English, in my career, in my family. I always ask him about any step I want to do in America, in my, immigrant process or teaching, or any problem I faced in my work. And he always give me good advices. So he did help me with my, relation with my wife, with my kids. If I faced any problem with my kids in the school, he always provide good advices. So he's a great, teacher and great father and great supervisor and counselor. So I can't say, great words in English to describe him, but without him, actually, my life will be more difficult.
Okay, I will say that I've been known Mr. Michael for around 3 years. I can tell how some weeks did go so confusing and so hard when I, for some reason, couldn't meet up with him. It's kind of losing my appetite to speak in English in general. Yes. If it would be talked about perseverance people, Mr. Michael comes on the head of the list, actually. Being diligent and hardworking person, keep him well organized and goal oriented. I mean, he used to show compassion for most of my concerns. I would describe him as a problem solver, a sympathetic. He has a great sense of what people really need and wants. He's such a good listener, a good conversationalist. I can remember how many times he plays the role of devil advocate, trying to help me out. Mr. Michael doesn't only teach me English. Actually, he also gives me a great deal of support to be more confident of my English. He helps me out of facing the fact of being away from my home country, away from my family support, and away of everything I used to have before. gets, for sure, he gets highly involved in my motherhood life challenges too, by his advice, by his consultations. I'm so glad that I get this opportunity to say something about my mentor and my friend, Mr. Michael, to express my gratitude, my appreciation, and my respect to this kind of soul that gives with never thinking of anything in return. I feel so blessed that I'm one of your students, Mr. Michael. Really, yeah. I'm proud to have your name on my own list of the most influential people on my life. Thank you so much.
Well, I met Michael for a number of years, a number of things, including academic, because I wasn't always the best with time management, being kind of open with people in terms of social aspects. And, of course, he also asked me to be a part of, he didn't ask me, I went to him in terms of helping to pick a university to go to. Of course, he was the one who kind of helped me through those, for that kind of stuff, thick and thin. But because he has an extensive background working with all different people, all sizes and ages, and also being a previous administrator at a school, he knows how to work with hard cases like me. It kind of feels really, especially when you were talking to Mike, it really feels like everything, even growing up and even moving to a new environment, but it's all connected. And that's what I immediately kind of saw. Not immediately, I think it took me a number of months because I didn't really catch on straight. But we started with one thing, and then slowly, he kept bringing up things about my life at school, my life at home, and I kind of realized that a lot of the things, because I was mainly starting because I wanted to kind of help do better my performing. I found out it's really all connected. The person you are at home, the person you are at work, the person you are during extracurriculars, that should really all be the same person. Shouldn't be just extended parts of your personality. It's really should be all together. That's probably the most significant thing that I think that Mike has really kind of shares with a lot of people. It's not just one thing people ask for help. He helps just paste everything together.
I'm lucky to meet Michael with the help of Employment Skills Center. From June 16, 2017, Michael began to teach English for me. And every week we have 2 classes, and every class will take 1.5 hours. Michael will evaluate a personal institution and select a suitable textbook. That is the textbook Michael selected for me so far. We are learning book 5. We have already finished book 3 and book 4. Not only concentrating on English learning, Michael also liked to share his ideas and suggestions in my daily life, and he encouraged me to discuss with him what kind of question I met in my daily life, such as healthcare, Medicare, and house and the car and everything. He liked to help me to solve the problem. And Michael is really an important channel and way to help me to understand the United States well. I really got a lot of help from him. Michael, and best wishes to you. Thank you very much.